pastor Sergio Chavez. Hermano, abran su corazón, amén, porque Dios tiene una palabra para cada uno de nosotros. Así es que aquí les dejo al pastor Sergio Chavez. Pastor, el tiempo es suyo.
I'm going to give you a command, and you all are going to get together, forming tribes based on the command that I give you. What does that mean? So I'm going to say something like, get together according to the color shoes you're wearing. There you go. You're already doing it. Okay, what is the tribe?
We like classical music.
Classical music. Very nice. All right, young lady, what is your name and your tribe member's name?
My name is Lilybeth.
All right.
And this is Jessica. This is Jocelyn. Elvis, Joshua, Deborah, Elizabeth, and Jamie.
What is your name and your tribe member's name?
I knew mine.
My name is Lisa.
Okay.
This is Josh.
All right.
This is Junior, Joshua, Jana, Edwin, Esmeralda, Diana, Christine, Wally, Sophia.
We need to keep them active. We need to keep them, in positive environments. So I want you to take them. My supervisor at the time said, I want you to take them camping. Now, you might say, well, that's nothing. How many of you have been camping before? I'm going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. And he did it. So he just starts rubbing it together. And what that began to do is it started to cause friction. Are you all familiar with friction? When you start rubbing, like when you start rubbing your hands together and it causes, what happens when you start rubbing something together? It starts to get warm. So he started rubbing them together and all of a sudden, it took a little while, but all of a sudden I start to see smoke. And by that time I was getting ready to pass out. There's nothing wrong with any of that, by the way. It's not to have these honors. It's not to have all these things. What you should be concerned about the most is that you remain passionate for your calling. You remain passionate when you're shedding tears over your passion, over your call. You remain passionate that when you're going through circumstances, you remain passionate that when you're going through trials, you remain passionate whatever comes your way. When you're passionate, he's saying, remain passionate about what God has given you. Passion is God given. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing about passion. You gotta know how to remain passionate. How do you remain passionate when you're going through trials? See, some of you say, Pastor, that's easy for you to say. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't see all my E's on my report card. How am I going to remain passionate about school? There have been days where I told myself, you know what, maybe I'm not called. There have been days where I've doubted. There have been days where I've been fearful. There have been days where I've been knocked down. And I say, there's no hope for me to get up. But in those moments, God reminds you, got to keep going. He's giving us love, right? So he's given us these tools for us to use. And he's given us that self-control. Okay, now what do I have to do? Now this is very important. I need you to write these things down. To some she was limited. She had a vision for her life. And God is willing to give some of you vision in this place. And vision is direction. Vision is purpose. Vision is what makes you walk each day in that passion. But you have to have a vision. The question to you today is, do you have a vision? Write that down. Passion requires a plan. In order for you to remain passionate, you got to have a plan. For a few moments, we're going to do this together. I want you on that piece of paper or on your phone, however you prefer. I want you to write what your passion is. So put it on the header. That make it large. Write what your passion is. What is that dream? What is that goal that you have? I asked you earlier, how many of you have dreams? See, you have your passion. You have a vision. You know where you want to see yourself. You know what God has called you to do. You have a plan. Here's the thing about passion. It requires faith. And a lot of times when you're walking by faith, let me illustrate what happens. Right behind you. Both of you sit side by side, side by side. Right here, side by side, over here. Here's what happens with faith. A lot of times, see, faith is not a race, it's not a gamble. You gotta say, go for it. Take that step. What happens is a lot of times, even though we hear the word of God, we hear these messages that get us passionate and excited, right? What begins to happen is when it's time to take those steps, when it's time to actually go after it, what we begin to do is, all right, I'm gonna trust you, God. I believe in your word. I believe that you've called me to do this. I'm gonna do it. Actually, God, I'm starting to get a little scared now. You know, actually, God, I'm a little bit more comfortable here. Maybe I'll just stay here. And God is saying, no, take that step. Go after it. I've called you to do it. I believe in you. I'm with you. I'm greater in you. And we're saying, God, yeah, God, I believe you. But here's the thing. We say, all right, God, I want to do it, but oh. I'm just testing you, but y'all better be ready. Don't tell me they don't have insurance in case I get hurt. I got to go back up to my wife. And you're saying, God, I'm going to go for it. I have faith, but okay, I don't know if I should do this. And God is saying, I'm able to carry you through the situation. Have faith in me. Trust in me. And so you say, all right, God, you know what? I believe in you. I trust in you. I have the faith. Here's my vision. Here's my plan. I'm just going to do it. Woo! Give it up for these brothers and sisters. I believe that you're going to do incredible things through this group. Lord, in this moment, I pray that you strengthen these young people and that you not fall on the ground, but that it be planted in their hearts, their minds, in their spirits, that they take this word and that they run with it, that they pursue you, their dreams and goals that you gave them with all of their hearts, with all of their strength, with all of their might. God, is my prayer that you stir them up like never before. Jesus, I pray for the one, Lord, that hasn't made a decision to serve you. I pray you strengthen them and you remind them of your love for them, because in that, God, you're going to fill them with power, love, and a sound mind. And I pray for the entire group here that you strengthen us, Lord, to have